Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. And the Lobos will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, New Mexico. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Card. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Right on the money. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Lobos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, when you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lions.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Lobos are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Lobos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try to slam it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll try the run. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Shakes off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there. And the Lobos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
New Mexico, 14, Oregon State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Lyons. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The offense. It's up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Carr. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Beavers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Lyons. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mappa. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring it third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. Now adjusting. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Lobos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on fourth down. Hauls it in at the 40. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Running out of time here. Half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Lobos come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
On the run, it's McKinney. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, New Mexico! They take the lead with the 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Mexico, 21, Oregon State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And, man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. All alone as he catches it. Touchdown, Lobos! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Number 86,
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
22 water.
Looking to throw. Makes a man miss. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snap it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Catch and stride inside the 15. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Starts to drive, trying to go up top. Quickly complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, New Mexico! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, as you know, there is a fight for the Cyhawk going on between Iowa and Iowa State, and we finally have a winner. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shows him the stiff arm. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. And the Beavers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Back to pass. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Lobos! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on